You guys look marvelous. Did you know how good you look? If you knew how good you look, please raise your hand. Well, you look incredible. Let me ask you a question. Who here, just in us, not them, who looks the best? I'll give you $5 later. Nice answer. You? Oh, okay, not me. All right. Okay, let me ask you a question. Who is the best? Wow. Max, we're gonna go a long way, you and I. All right, thank you. Who is the tallest? Who is the fattest? Yeah. I know. Who's the oldest? Who's the coolest? You. How do we know who the best is? How do we know? Because it all depends on what we're talking about, right? Who's the blondest? Who's the brownest? Who's the grayest? Yeah. It's hard to know who the best is, right? Let me tell you, I want to tell you a story. Anybody know the story of rainbow fish? You know that story? Oh, well, if I tell it, you can correct me if I tell it wrong, all right? That's right. I just learned this story, but you guys seem to know it. Rainbow fish was a fish that had the most beautiful scales, deep, rich colors of green and purple and red and shimmering yellow, chartreuse, all those kind of weird colors. It was so beautiful on this fish, and all the other fish were kind of plain, and they were swimming around. But rainbow fish was so beautiful, he was very proud of himself. Wouldn't you be? Yeah? What kind of, you think he took selfies like this, right? He was happy. Everybody else was sort of like me taking selfies. I always duck, right? No one wants to see this. One day, a little gray fish, drab gray fish, asked Rainbow Fish to borrow just one of his beautiful colored scales. And what did Rainbow Fish say? No. I need all my awesome colored scales to be awesome rainbow fish, to be the most beautiful fish in the sea. So what did all the other fish think about that? They thought he was kind of mean, right? He was a little selfish. I should have said he was a little shellfish. Missed that opportunity for a pun, right? And of course, so rainbow fish was the most beautiful in the sea, but he was also the most lonely fish in the sea. So he went to the wise octopus and asked for some advice. If he was on land, he would go to the wise owl, but apparently the octopus is never mind, all right? And what did the octopus say? Anybody who knows the story?
You have to go back to the fish and say,
well, I think you're right, exactly, PJ. If you give away, he goes, you're going to find happiness if you give away one of your beautiful colored scales to every fish who asks. And the first fish, that little gray fish, that timid little fish, came up and asked Rainbow Fish, can I have your beautiful blue scale? And Rainbow Fish at first was hesitant because he wasn't used to giving away anything. He liked keeping everything for himself, everything that made him awesome. But finally, he gave the gray fish this beautiful scale. The little gray fish swam away happy. And once he did that, what happened? All the other fish, in fact, an entire school surrounded him, and he kept giving away scales, giving away scales, giving away scales. And when he was done, how many did he have left? One, right? Was he still the most beautiful fish in the sea? Well, that's up to your interpretation of beauty, isn't it? But I guess what? I can tell you, he definitely was the happiest, and he wasn't lonely anymore. Jesus says to us, if you want to be really happy, don't just do stuff for yourself, give yourself away. If you want to be first, place yourself last, put other people in front of you. That's right. You're happy if you share. That's exactly right. You guys are really smart. Jesus said, if you want to really be great, just be like a child and just love everybody. So I want to thank you kids as we start out our year for being so wonderful. I'm thanking you now because outside of the dunk tank, I'm not going to feel so nice about it, for being so wonderful and showing us all how to follow Jesus, just by being a child, putting others first, and trusting that we don't need to always be the best. All we have to do is be ourselves, okay? You know, repeat after me prayer, nice and loud and proud. You ready? Can you do it? I want to say it so loud the Methodists can hear us, okay? You ready? Repeat after me. Dear God.
Dear God.
There you go. Wake those Methodists up. Thank you.
Thank you.
For all the things that make us awesome. But thank you more for the best thing, which is your love. Everything else goes away, but not your love. We love you too. Amen. Great job, kids. Off you go to Sunday school. See you at the dunk tank.